Ben Saunders and Ramsey Nijem in the welterweight division. Both guys aren't really doing too good recently. Ben Saunders on a 4-fight losing streak to Matt Brown by ground and pound TKO, Takashi Sato by ground and pound TKO, Lyman Good by knockout, and then Sergio Moraes by arm triangle choke submission. He is also 38 years old right there, but he's going to have a 2-inch height advantage and a 3.5-inch reach advantage right there. He also has some pretty good submission skills from the bottom, whether it's by triangle rear naked, triangle or maybe an armbar from the bottom as well. Good submissions from the bottom like that. But Ramsey Nijem, his wrestling is honestly pretty solid. I didn't think I would be really saying that his wrestling is really good, but it's very underrated, to be honest. Ramsey Nijem's I don't know if I'm spelling this correctly. Nijem. His wrestling is very underrated. Let's see right here. 5.32 takedowns every single fight. 62% accuracy. 6 takedowns on Andrew Hallbrook. 2 takedowns on Diego Ferreira, a really good grappler. Got a takedown on Benil Dariush and knocked out Benil Dariush. 5 takedowns on Justin Edwards. 5 takedowns on Joe Proctor right there. And then 8 takedowns on Danny Downs. His wrestling is really solid. So in this fight, I think he's going to need to use some of that wrestling. Although Ben Saunders does have the submission threat from the bottom that he could use, I don't think he's going to get a submission from the bottom. I think Ramsey Nijem is going to go out there and use that wrestling. 5.32 takedowns every single fight. And I think he's going to use that wrestling, go out there and ground upon the heck out of Ben Saunders. The last couple of losses from Ben Saunders have been by ground upon TKO right there. Takashi Sato, ground upon TKO. Matt Brown, ground upon TKO. So he's not doing too good when it comes to getting taken down and going from submission from the bottom. He's just going out there like this, looking for the submission, and he's just eating strikes from the ground and pound. So I kind of think the same thing is gonna happen here. If I were Ben Saunders, I'd use that height, use that reach, keep the fight at range, and kickbox with the Randy Nijem for 3 straight rounds to a decision. But I just can't help but think that Ramsey Nijem will use his better wrestling and ground and pound and go out there and just ground and pound the heck out of Ben Saunders, and maybe get a TKO, maybe get like a doctor stoppage, but most likely get a dominant unanimous decision. There's definitely a lot of ways for Ben Saunders to win the fight at range with the kickboxing, but I am going to be leaning towards the underdog in Ramsey Nijem right here. The tabloid predictions are favoring Ben Saunders right there, 58% to 42%. The betting odds are also very close, honestly. If we can find it right here, XMMA 2, the odds are minus 140 for Ben Saunders and then plus 110 for Ramsey Nijem. I'm going to go with the underdog. I think it's a very close fight. Could honestly go either way, but I think if Ramsey Nijem uses that wrestling and uses that grappling and ground and pound, then he's going to win the fight. So my prediction right there is going to be a Ramsey Nijem ground and pound TKO in the very first round. I'll go the second round. I'll go Ramsey Nijem by ground and pound TKO in the second round, but should be a really good fight in the welterweight division right there.